Hey guys! Let's make the skirt next for my Jill cosplay from Final Fantasy XVI. This one will be quite short as it's a lot of repetitive steps. Trace your pieces onto the different fabrics, add the seam allowance and notches, then cut the pieces out. For the bright blue skirt, I used a nice vibrant linen fabric. For the front and back panels, I used a thin cream faux suede fabric. And for the side panel, I used a gorgeous light navy waffle fabric. I decided to make my bright blue skirt into two pieces, so I had to sew them together, then serge the edges. Basically, for all the skirt panels, you need to serge all the edges, then finish the hem. Fold once, press the edge with an iron, then fold a second time, and press the edge once more. Once that's done, you can go ahead and sew all the hems in place. Next, add 2 gathering stitches at the top of each panel. Make sure to verify that you get the right measure for each panel, then make knots at the ends. Looking good! I thought it would be nice to line the cream pieces, since the fabric I got was quite thin, so I had to do that before finishing the pieces. After sewing the bottom edge of each cream panels, I went ahead and finished the pieces just like the other panels. Next, it was time to add the grommets. I marked their placement, cut holes with a pair of hole punch pliers for leather, and added the grommets with my hand press. I couldn't find a ribbon that was to my liking for the skirt, so I made my own by using some bias tape I had. I pressed the tape in the desired shape with my iron, then did a single stitch to finish the ribbon. You can lace up the skirt right after that. It's time to make the waistband. Trace, then cut the fabric, and then do the same thing with some iron-on interfacing of your choice. Press the interfacing on the back of the waistband with your iron, then fold the waistband at 4 and press it again. Just like that. Flip the band right side to right side and pin it in place to sew the edges. One side will be quite flush to the edge, the other seam will be about 3 inches from the edge. Once that's done, you can flip it again and make sure that the corners are nicely pushed. It's time to attach all the panels together. I didn't film it, but I attached all the panels with a quick hand stitch to make sure they wouldn't move while I was installing the waistband. Next, you'll want to attach the skirt to the waistband. First, sew one side of the waistband to the skirt. Be careful, you're sewing a lot of fabric thickness here. I was so scared to sew it by machine, but it went surprisingly well. Good job me for choosing thin fabrics for this project. It worked in my favor. Once that's done, you can fold the belt on the inside, pin it in place, and finish it with a hand stitch. Just one small step left. You can go ahead and sew the snaps to the belt by hand. I added 2 pairs of snaps because I wanted to be able to attach the skirt tighter or looser depending on where it would fall on me. I wasn't sure exactly of what it would look like once I had the rest of the costume finished, so I like the idea to have options. Here's the finished skirt. Overall, it was a pretty easy piece to make. Lots of repetitive steps and a little struggle to figure out the cream front panel angle, but pretty simple. If you use my pattern, please make sure to tag me in your posts. I'd love to see what you make with it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming videos. Bye!